Good morning, cadets. Welcome back to our Black Myth Wukong playthrough where I'm gonna give it more tries to the Duskveil. And I'm actually thinking that I'll probably give it more tries to the Yellow Loong, I believe it was the other boss. I was having a bit difficulty dealing with him. Also, I don't think I'm gonna have the Scorpion Lord for these tries, to be honest, to help me. That I'll be surprised if he just appears again just to help me. But no, because if he was to appear, then he should have been there at that house, but he's not. So yeah, we'll see how long this takes, and there's gonna be a jump cut here around this area, and yeah, let's get let's just get to it. Woo. First try, baby. Oh, first try this episode. Whew. All right.
All these years apart, and they've marred you like this. I journeyed from Mount Lee to delve into the mysteries of this valley. I didn't mean to hold this back from you. It was because I had to. I stayed my hand for my ties to his mother. That's why I called upon you. But how did you get this? I thought it was with the 100-eyed Guai. This may well be the design of destiny itself. I shall help you and restore its power. Consider this as my token of gratitude.
And what's that exactly?
Few strings dangling from the sky. No one knows whether they lead to weal or woe. Why does everyone vie to scale them?
Alright, and I was transported back here. Gotcha. And what do we get? Weaver's Needle. Vessel of mine is forged not of iron or steel, nor of gold, but solely from the eyes of my son. Which does what exactly? Oh. On activation, relentlessly homes in on and attacks the enemy. Highly effective against specific enemies. Okay. Increase damage reduction. Of course, I'm gonna equip this one. As I have a feeling I'm gonna have to use it for this chapter's last boss, to be honest. And this actually makes me think of Yandu's arrow. From what I'm reading here. The entity homes in and attacks the enemy. Yeah, this literally feels like it. Alright, and then inventory, what else? Of course I got more resources. One steel. I think there was something that I could craft that needed a cone steel. And then I have the Duskveil horn as well. Here would be using gold while in poison state removes the poison state and moderately increase movement speed and critical hit chance. Not needed. And looks like she was a character in the end. Right? Yeah. Right, let's start with her. Hong Ye. Tearful eyes reflect tearful eyes. Broken hearts echo broken cries. The world harbors the cold and sly, yet spares the soul in serpent's guise. The Jade Emperor sat on his throne in the Celestial Palace, gathering the officials. Hong Yi stood among the immortals and saw Tabai Jingxing leading an officer in. A crown of 5 peaks on his head, a landscape engraved tablet in his hand. He wore the light of the 7 stars on his robe, and walked to the pleasant music of 8 jade rings dangling from his waist. Tabai Jingxing then announced, Your Majesty, I have brought the son of Bodhisattva Ilanpo from the Purple Cloud Mountain as commanded. The Jade Emperor responded, "Let the celestial official come forward. I appoint you as a Dawn Star, ranking among the 28 constellations, and grant you residence in the Palace of Illumination. Remember to be diligent in your duties and conduct your patrols in time." The newly appointed Dawn Star thanked the Emperor for his grace. The Jade Emperor then ordered the Crane Immortal and the Supreme Celestial Inspector to escort him to his post, also bestowing upon him 2 bottles of Imperial wine and 10 golden flowers. The Immortals congratulated the Dawn Star while Hong Yi stood quietly on the periphery, observing for a moment. She was slightly older than him, and having grown up together due to the deep connections and frequent interactions between their families, she had always seen him as a younger brother. Now, witnessing his moment of glory, she believed his future held limitless potential. After waiting a while longer, she watched him greet and bid farewell to the others in front of the hall, his spirits high, yet he never glanced her way. With a quiet sigh, she turned and slowly walked out of the hall. Aw, she cared about him, but unfortunately the emotions were not returned. Okay, then we have the 2 kings here. Let's start with the Scorpion Lord. In bounds of deities abode, sorrow's wine I sip, golden armor, golden claws, poison's grip. Cockerels crow, blood tears, body near to break. My love wanes and waxes like the moon, yet burns eternal like the sun's embrace. The mountain of venom, neighboring the West Liang kingdom of women, inherited this tradition of female supremacy. The mountain was ruled by a scorpion queen, a Guai of desire, renowned for her enchanting beauty. She practiced the Tao of concentration, excelling in bedroom arts and matters of pleasure, thus having countless partners for her practice. Damn. Okay. Among these partners was a male scorpion, adorned in golden armor and claws, whose strong build earned him the queen's favor. Together, they had a brood of scorpion offspring. However, none of the offspring were female, which led her to lose interest in passing them her skills. Consequently, the golden armor male also fell out of favor. Seeing that the queen no longer sought his company, the male scorpion, with high self-esteem, took his children, moved upside the mountain, severing ties with her. Later, when the journeyers passed through the kingdom of women, the scorpion queen, true to her nature as a Guai of desire, kidnapped Tang Monk, which cost her her life when Sun Wukong summoned the Dawn Star, whose crow killed her instantly. Her maidens, the captains from the kingdom of women, held in her cave, dispersed, taking all the treasures with them. Still seething with anger, Sun Wukong set the place ablaze, turning everything to ashes. Sensing the fire, the male scorpion outside the mountain rushed to the scene, only to find his former love stripped of her clothes, her tail severed, and her body reduced to a bloody pulp, dead at the foot of the slope. After much inquiry, he learned that it was the Dawn Star of Constellation Mao that had killed her. With this knowledge, he vowed to avenge her. Fortunately, the Guai of Desire had imparted some techniques to him. He hence settled in the Pipa cave, rebuilding her force and dedicating himself to practice. However, being male, he struggled to achieve great success, leading to the decline of the Mountain of Venom's reputation. Upon learning that Webbed Hollow was the premier place for insect Guais to practice, he took his sons and sought refuge there. Oh, okay, that was another sad story. Damn. Alright, the Duskveil. A brief song stirs the violent heart. Long crows pierce the night apart, leaping high, then falling low, drifting like duckweed in the flow. He lay on the ground, still unsure of how he had been defeated. The previously unremarkable Taoist robe inside Guai, whom he had previously dismissed as insignificant, now stood before him with a smirk on his face. Seeing the Guai holding a radiant golden hairpin, he suddenly understood. He wanted to ask a question, but found he couldn't speak. The pain was unbearable. It seemed that his throat was slit by the vile insect with the hairpin. He should be dying. He closed his eyes, not wanting his last sight to be that hideous face. Unexpectedly, someone turned him over and carefully applied decoction to his wound. He could breathe again, but this brought him no relief. The guy clicked its tongue in amazement. The medicine Master gave is truly remarkable. It has mended the severed part completely. What a pity to use it on this one. He opened his eyes and tried to ask a question, but the guy stopped him. Don't rush. External medicine can heal internal injuries. Besides, I don't intend to cure you. With that, the guy waved his hand, and two fake Taoists in green robes carried over a jade box covered with a brocade. Brochade. Okay, I butchered that word. The guy took out a golden cocoon and said, "We mountains, guy, are unworthy of this item. It's best to test it on you." Panic-stricken, he coughed up blood, which splattered onto the golden cocoon. The cocoon broke upon contact with the blood, and a worm with a human head and a golden body emerged, quickly squirmed into the grass and disappeared. The guy remained unperturbed and pulled together another golden cocoon from the jade box. Master was truly wise to have prepared two golden cocoons. He tried to struggle, but his body was tightly bound by cobweb. The guy commanded, "Pour it down his throat." The fake Taoist brought several buckets of water and forced his head back, pouring some foul-smelling concoction into his mouth. He felt something go down his throat. After swallowing it, he felt as if he were floating on clouds, his mind becoming hazy. Apart from a lingering concern from his mother, he could hardly remember anything. He silently recited one last prayer, hoping that a glimmer of survival would be bestowed upon his mother. God damn it with all this, soling his insect stuff entries. Stop it. Right. Here, which, if I remember correctly, there was no shrine here. Okay, I have to go all the way around. I already checked, right? The stokes. Oh, I don't need to get to the shrine anyway. I see what I can maybe potentially craft. Okay, then on the right, was it right? Right. Left. Here. I'm gonna leave that mushroom over there. I should be having maybe one or two enemies to fight if I want to fight them. One being here. Just gonna leave him be. You here. And now I see that hairpin. Ah.
We don't welcome evil.
So I need to do some attacks. Okay, I might need to clear these guys here, unfortunately. Managed to hit me. I mean, I have the shrine right here. Anybody else follow me? No. I'll just heal anyway. No, I can't actually craft anything new, or maybe it doesn't show as new. Wasn't it? Yeah, it was here. On steel, but I need one more, and then I don't know what the other materials I need. Oh, but I can actually... The spear, maximum mana attack. Huh. I mean... I'm not losing a lot of attack though, but I'm losing critical chance. So to be honest... This is tempting, but nah. And nothing else on the armor, right? Nothing new. Did I get any points? I do have a point. Which... I don't know, can I invest it here? Again... Sure, let's awaken this one. Reduce the mighty decay. Alright. And... I'm actually curious about one thing. Do I have... No, I guess I did all the side quests. I was curious to see if there's any characters appearing over here. Right. Oh, where was... Was it... Ah, Relief of the Fallen Loong. I was looking for the shrine. This should be it. Right, I'm gonna fast travel there, but I'm gonna put the jump cut here, as do not have the loading screen and whatnot. And again, I'm gonna leave the try that's successful. So yeah, let's hope I can do this. Well, first try for this episode. We shall see. But yeah, let's get going. Okay, that was actually second try, but we did it.
Our sire's head was hung when he defied the celestial court. We dreaded the Jade Emperor's wrath and pleaded with Master Yuan to help us abscond from our waters. But he warned us we might hide for a time, but not forever. In the end, someone will come to claim our lives. He had more to say. Sires to sons, we are destined to die for the righteous cause. I trust him, yet I won't obey. May your path not once more be a mere thread in their grand design.
Oh. Wait, was he possessed or? Holy moly.
All three of your brothers have been claimed. If not now, when will you reunite? Destiny repeats itself, always. Why not cast the die once more?
I thought for a second we were gonna have second phase. Isn't this... Okay, more cool steel, sure. What exactly am I picking up here? Okay, another Loong Pearl. Oh, another spell. Golden Thunder, Lightning's Gift, a Deadly Dance, Bolt Cruel and Swift. Okay, transform into a yellow Loong, gaining immunity to shock and the ability to see through the enemy. Each attack inflicts Thunderbane. Okay, so I got poison resistance and then I had... What? The Thunder one. And... The old man wasn't he the one that I was curious? So I mean that secluded room. Also, that second try was almost a fail, and I risked it towards the end. Right. Equipment. What did I get as a curio? Already had it selected. So moderately increase the chance of taming. Not exactly interested in that one. Visibility duration. Alright. Then mythical materials. Then finally, well, he did not. Don't I already have that guy as a character? No, that's not him. No, I don't have him yet. He may be appearing towards the end. Okay, so that's the king done. The yellow Loong. In robes, concealed, a Loong lies. Trapped within the currents of life's ties. Soaring high, golden leaning rise. Fates trials from which none can hide. The plan he had was simple. Since the old man couldn't foresee destiny, he would surely sidestep misfortune. By staying with him, he believed he could elude all danger. After his brothers each fled to distant realms, he transformed into a Loong pattern on young Shu Cheng's robe. For the next 100 years, he followed the old man across the vast lands, watching him decipher omens and foretell futures. For what good did his words change? Most, in their hubris, fell into the same snares. Whenever this occurred, the old man would seek refuge in drink. By fortune's grace, he possessed a gourd that brewed its own wine, and thus he often drowned his sorrows in a self-spun stupor. In his drunken haze, The old man would often converse with the shadows. At times, he would mutter wistfully, "What use is it to see through the game if you cannot play it? And if you do not enter the game, what is the use at all?" At other times, he would be spirited and cheerful, exclaiming, "With life and death both predetermined, so why not be bold and give it a try?" Occasionally, he would speak with a heavy heart. "What's done shapes what's to come. How can how many can truly define destiny?" And sometimes he would sigh and question, "If you could predict where you would die and deliberately avoid it, would you really escape?" The Loong often wondered if these words were meant for him, but since the old man never exposed or drove him away, he assumed the old man was just rambling in his drunkenness. As times went on, these words gnawed at his heart, leaving him torn and unable to decide whether to leave. Yikes. Okay, so I still have like 5 chiefs to find. I don't know where they are. 1 king and 1 character. Do I have anything else? No. I think I'm gonna keep this episode a bit on the shortest side. Yeah, the reading and whatnot. I'll do off screen maybe a bit of well, not maybe. I'll probably do an exploration off screen and see if I missed any nook and crannies, anything of importance, whatnot. And if not, I'll see you at the shrine in that big room where I have 2 paths, either to the left or right. Oh, straight and right as you were watching, looking at the shrine. And I have a feeling the last boss, or might be through the path that I saw, has some things on the side of the wall, like some carvings, which the other path does not have. And also, it kind of goes up, so I'm assuming the right path is maybe it's gonna be something extra. Maybe I'll at least I'll find a chief or something. You know, we'll see. And other than that, I'll check with the medicines, what I can craft, more, fill up, maybe switch around what medicines I have, just to have them in the inventory, ready to go. And that's kind of it. But for now, we'll leave it here for this episode. And let's, you know what? Let's end with your view from this pagoda. Like right here. Somewhere around like this. Not exactly maybe a great view, but it is a view. Gonna maybe hold it like this. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this episode, guys. I'll see you next time. And as always, don't forget to take care.